Welcome back to another episode of Don Time with Don. Episode 2. We're going with a different format here today, boys. And honestly, I got this nice little Yeti Nano mic here that I found in my mom's basement from last week at 12 a.m. at night. I really wanted to go with a webcam type of situation where I kind of talk one face to face with all of you beautiful motherfuckers. A lot of you motherfuckers probably think I'm white. I want to break it to you. I'm not white. I do in fact sound white, and I do from some angles I look white too. But I am black. I'm a black male. I'm a young black African. You can censor out this next word. I can hold on. Let me see if I can censor this. But I try, and we try, and we're here. We're here anyways. A lot of you probably thought I was white. I'm not white. You can see that in my profile picture. I am very much black and brown. So, let's kind of just get into the picks for today. We're going to kind of try to do this a little bit more often. I find myself struggling to sit down and actually record these videos, as I do have a busy week and a busy work life, just like everybody else. So, we're going to kind of get into the nitty-gritty with everything for today, and let's get into it. Hello. Welcome back. You're watching Dine Time with Don, episode 2. Out now. You're watching it. Let's go. All right, so guys, today we're gonna go over some of the picks for today. It's a great day for basketball, man. I'm loving it. Play-in season is coming up soon here. Playoff season, play-ins. Everybody's competing, of course. But actually, for some of my picks today, we're actually going to go over some of the potential blowouts tonight. And by potential, I mean definite blowouts for tonight. First off, we're going to kind of start off here with the Memphis Grizzlies game. I'm really liking this game for a lot of reasons. Okay, they got a really easy matchup. I'm really liking it here because not only do they have a really easy matchup, but it's a must-win game for the Grizzlies. They are right now on a little bit of a winning streak, not by very much, but granted, they are winning. They're doing a lot of things right in their game. Ever since their other head coach got fired, a lot of things have honestly changed for the Grizzlies. I honestly don't know if it's for the better or the worse yet. There hasn't really been too many games yet to kind of tell. But I'm enjoying the Grizzlies game right now, and I'm loving it. I'm loving a lot of the picks for tonight in that game. And one of the picks that I think a lot of people are going to miss here is Jaylen Wells. A lot of people like to forget about this kid, but this kid is, in my opinion, one of the best rookies of the rookie class this season. Okay, the kid, he just you watch him play and you're like, dude, this kid is the future. I think he's gonna be a great role player. Like, he kind of reminds me a lot of Desmond Bane. He plays a lot of Desmond Bane, a lot of the way that Desmond Bane plays. Okay, and I honestly would say Desmond Bane, he has coached this kid up to kind of be just that role player. And the way he drives to the basket, he's got the role playing ability of Desmond Bane, but he's also got that tenacity to get to the hoop. He's a bucket getter, kind of like Ja. So he's kind of a mixture of the two. And I really think in a game like this, especially in a game like this where you're going to probably see a blowout, let's be honest, you're going to see Jaylen Wells on the court for the majority of the game. Obviously, as we know, more minutes played equals more potential for points. I think his points right now, I think it's set out about 8.5 on DraftKings. I think that's a really good line for him to hit. So I would highly suggest taking the over on Jaylen Wells' points for tonight. Kind of paired with that, I also got the Grizzlies winning by 6 points or more. Now, I know I just stated here that this game is going to be a blowout, and it probably will be. But the Hornets, and I watched. I'm a Hornets fan. Okay, okay. Call me a loser. Call me a loser. But I am a Hornets fan, and I have seen multiple instances of how the Hornets play because I watch their games. I'm one of the very rare few that actually watch their games. And they play the same way every single time, man. They got no LaMelo Ball, so that's kind of a huge hit on them. But even so, even with or without LaMelo Ball, they still play the same way. They always kind of start to strike some sort of comeback in the third quarter, and then they go off for the third quarter and kind of start to dominate a little bit in the third quarter, and then part of the fourth, and then they start to lose it again in the fourth. So they do this every single game. If you watch the Hornets game, you know the Hornets suck. Okay, they're horrible team. They're never gonna get better. I'm convinced. But they always play that same exact way. If they played the way that they play in like mid third quarter every single quarter, they'd be a pretty decent team. Probably somewhere in the realm of like maybe a little bit worse than like a team like the Hawks or something like that. But unfortunately, they just don't have that consistency. And I honestly could see the Hornets here getting close, at least within 10 points. I could see a scenario like that. So just to be safe here, and I'd rather not take the line it's set at about 15 points. I would not take that line. I would not advise taking the Grizzlies to win by 15 points or more. There is a very real possibility here that the Grizzlies do underestimate the fuck out of the Hornets, and the Hornets end up butt fucking the Grizzlies, or coming within butt fucking the Grizzlies. Now, the Grizzlies, like I said, they're not going to win this game, or they are going to win this game, but the Hornets are not going to win this game. My apologies. But I do see a lot of potential here for this game to at least be a close one. The Hornets have done it before with the Cavs, and they could do it here with this one. I don't know. The Grizzlies do have a bad continuous cycle of letting other teams that shouldn't get close get close. So they've been basically having close games back to back now for I don't even know how long now, like a month plus. So something I would suggest you guys do is take the insurance here and take the Grizzlies winning by 6 points or more rather than that where it's set at right now. The third one and the final one I have for this nice little same game parlay that you can do, or you can mix it up with a nice little two-man, something I always suggest. Two-man, let's go in two-man your mom. Something I recommend is just the over on 220.5 points for this game. Now, you're going to have to take an alternate over. You can do that on either Bet365, DraftKings. I'm not sponsored by either one of the two yet, but I do plan on getting sponsored by them here shortly. We're still in the talks. So, yeah, I would highly recommend just taking the over on those points simply because whether or not this game gets close or not, the Hornets defense fucking sucks, okay? And we all know how fast of a pace the Grizzlies play at. Lately, they haven't really been playing that fast of a pace. It's kind of a mixture of them not playing that fast of a pace and also them kind of fucking missing all their shots. But I will say this, the Hornets defense sucks. Take it from a person who watches the Hornets at least once a week. They suck. Okay, they suck. Their offense sucks. Their defense sucks. Everything about the Hornets fucking sucks. They need to fucking fire their head coach, and they need to do something else. Okay, they just need to They need 3 LaMelo balls in order to get anywhere in the fucking season. Fuck the Hornets. As of today, I'm no longer a fucking Hornets fan. But hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day. That's what we tell ourselves every day. So maybe one day they'll do something that's great out there. But anyways, back to the plays here. You're looking at the Grizzlies versus Hornets over 220.5. I would take that any and every day. I think the line is set pretty low here. It's at 229 right now. So like I said, you're going to have to take an alternative over there, but you're looking at a line of about minus 258 for over 221, which I think is a really, really good line and something that I would take. Okay, something that I would take, something that I'm going to put in my bet slip myself. So that's something I recommend there. Fourth one is just Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, whatever you want to call him. Shai fucking the free throw merchant Alexander. Shai funny boy Alexander. Shai I got Riz and Aura Alexander. Whatever. Shai Aura Alexander. That's what we'll call him. Shai Aura Alexander for over 30 points. I don't mind this bet at all. Okay. And the reason I don't mind Shai for 30 points is it's quite simple. Okay. It's quite simple. He's pissed off. Okay. He's pissed off at the Lakers. Everybody's making fun of him for not making a single free throw in the last game against the Lakers. This game won't be a blowout. It's very rare that OKC gets blown out. And I don't think the Lakers are doing it back-to-back with OKC. They're just simply not going to do it back-to-back. They're not going to blow out the Lakers again. Or, my bad, they're not. The Lakers aren't going to blow out OKC again. It's just not. It's not in the books. It's not something I could feasibly see happening. But that's something I would advise taking. I think that's a pretty easy line right there. And if you don't want to take that, I would at least advise taking 25 points from Shai tonight and put that into any of your parlays. That's for sure at least going to happen. He doesn't really ever go under 25 points. And the line is set pretty low. It's at about minus 475, and you never really see 25 points set at that super low line. You're never going to get that on any given night. For a Shai or Alexander line, you're never going to see 25 points anywhere else, really, for minus 475 at least. But next up here, we got Devin Booker, 29.5 points. We're going to take the over on this one. With Kevin Durant butt-fucked and out, you're really, realistically, you're looking at a lot of points from Devin Booker. He's been taking a ridiculous amount of shots recently. I think somewhere around 25 to 30 shots per game. That is Shai or Alexander levels of shot taking. Of course, Devin Booker isn't as good at getting to the free throw line, but for some reason, these past couple of games, he has turned into a free throw merchant. Not only has he turned into a free throw merchant, he has also turned into a fucking god. This Devin Booker is insane. I don't understand why this team wasn't ever centered around Devin Booker and it was always centered around Kevin Durant. What can we do to build around Kevin Durant and the big three and total? No, this team should be centered around Devin Booker. Let's make the plays happen for Devin Booker because he's a certified bucket getter, and he's shown that when he's had to step up to the plate when obviously Bradley Bum Beal fucking couldn't. Okay, he is a bucket getter, and he's gonna fucking do some wonders in this game. Let's take the over for 30 points. I honestly think he's dropping 40 tonight. Not really, probably somewhere in between 30 and 35. Yeah, that'd be my next pick. We got 2 more picks here. I think these are pretty easy. We got Kawhi Leonard going for 20 points. I know that's kind of a basic ass bitch bet. Let's bet on one of the GOATs going for 20 points. Why the fuck not? I'd say Kawhi Leonard for 20 plus points tonight is a safer bet than Curry for 25. Okay, I think Kawhi Leonard, he's a beast. I think he's gonna be the one to put this game into garbage time. You always got that one guy who steps up to the plate to put the game in garbage time. I think for the Clippers tonight, it's gonna be Kawhi Leonard. It's not gonna be James Harden. James Harden is gonna be fucking passing that ball. Actually, you might as well just take the fucking over on. I don't even know what the line is on James Harden assists, but take that shit for tonight while you're at it too, because he's gonna be passing that rack. Kawhi Leonard is going to be going off tonight. I think. For the last few games now, I don't think he's gone under 20 points actually for a while now. He's been on a nice little streak. You could say that he's due to go under 20 points, but I don't think, which I think he is, but I don't think it's going to be in this game. I think he's going to be the one to put this game in garbage time. And honestly, yeah, I think I would take Kawhi Leonard to go 20 plus points for today. Next up, we got Evan Mobley for 15 plus points. You might be wondering, why the fuck am I betting on Evan Mobley, of all people? I could bet on fucking Desmond Bane. I fucking love Desmond Dick Me Down fucking Bane. Desmond Dick Me Down Bane is fucking, he's the guy, okay? I would have taken him for tonight. The only thing is that game's probably going to go into garbage time, so I would probably stay away from a Desmond Bane fucking night tonight, but I will be dicked down by him another night. You know I'm betting on Desmond Bane every other night. Just tonight is just not going to be that night. But we are looking at Evan Mobley for 15 plus points. I think the reason is they're going up against a pretty easy matchup, pretty weak defense in the Chicago Bulls. Evan Mobley will literally fuck up anybody on the Bulls in the paint. He will probably be the one, just like Kawhi Leonard will be the one to put the Spurs matchup in garbage time. Mobley will probably drop like 30 points tonight. I think he's going to be the one kind of smashing through the Bulls defense. A lot of wide open looks for him, probably at the 3-point line. He's probably going to get fucking ignored just like every other big is, except he's actually a dangerous big that can shoot the 3. Even though, let's ignore the fact that he's gone 0 for 4 from 3-point range the last time he played. But let's ignore that fact, and let's look at the facts here. He has dropped 15 points at least in about 11 of his last 15 games. And with the Bulls' weak defense, he's going to be in the paint. He's going to be getting buckets. Okay, it's going to happen tonight. It's a pretty easy line. I think it's set somewhere at around minus 300, minus 250 if you can get it. As always, guys, I always recommend just taking 3 of these bets. The bets are going to be kind of posted in the description below too. So if you don't want to watch me ramble on about fucking shit, let's just go down to the description. That's probably what most of you motherfuckers are going to do anyways. That's about it for me. Yeah, that's all the bets for today. And yeah, have a good day.